destruction of evidence, document shredding, obstruction of justice, corruption. These are a few of the allegations leveled against the administration of former Governor Kathleen Sebelius, who now serves as President Obama's Secretary of Health and Human Services. In October, it was revealed that the Kansas Department of Health and Environment shredded crucial evidence in 2005 while under the administration of former Governor Sebelius, who is a radical supporter of abortion. That evidence had been subpoenaed in a criminal investigation that eventually resulted in the filing of 107 charges against Planned Parenthood for unlawful late-term abortion and manufacturing evidence to cover their crimes. KDH&E destroyed the evidence without informing anyone, even though it was well aware there was a criminal investigation. And in fact, they were resisting law enforcement efforts to obtain records. The destruction was selective in nature, and similar records submitted by other abortion clinics were retained until 2010. On November 9, 2011, District Attorney Steve Howe announced that his investigation into the evidence destruction revealed that in 2009, former Attorney General Steve Six, a Sebelius appointee, destroyed the remaining copies of the evidence that had been obtained through subpoena by pro-life Attorney General Phil Klein. This destruction of evidence was done after the 107 criminal charges had been filed and while the case was still under consideration by the Kansas Supreme Court. Six had a history of obstructing the Planned Parenthood criminal case. In 2008, Six sought and received a gag order preventing a judge who was custodian of other incriminating evidence from testifying at a hearing in the Planned Parenthood prosecution. That gag order remained in place until 2010. Because of the governmental corruption, Judge Stephen Tatum dismissed 49 counts against Planned Parenthood, including 23 felonies related to the manufacturing of evidence. For years, Planned Parenthood worked with those inside the Sebelius Administration to disgorge Klein of incriminating evidence against Planned Parenthood, even though several judges who reviewed the evidence ruled that there was probable cause to believe that crimes had been committed. And what's at stake in all of this? Over $350 million in federal tax money that flows to Planned Parenthood every year under the condition that they obey the law. District Judge has indicated that he will proceed with the remaining 58 misdemeanor charges related to unlawful late-term abortion and failure to determine viability. But Howe was a political opponent of Klein's, so there is still some concern that Howe may put politics above enforcing the law. Meanwhile, Republican Attorney General Derek Schmidt has asked the Shawnee County Sheriff's Department to conduct a full investigation of the illegal destruction of evidence against Planned Parenthood. Governmental corruption that protects lawbreakers at the expense of the innocent cannot be tolerated. We call on authorities to discover all those involved in the Sebelius Shreddergate scandal and prosecute them to the full extent of the law.